better. My top pet peeve, okay, this is in no particular order. There are my 5 biggest pet peeves. And the first one is wrong proportion television. I think you know what I mean. It's like, you know, when an old show is shot at a square 4:3 aspect ratio, and someone has a new fancy TV, and they don't like the black bars. And I don't like being bit by this cat. They don't like the black bars, so they make it take up the whole screen, and then everything looks wrong, and people's eyes are oval-shaped. Let me show you what I mean. Okay. On this screen right now is a classic episode of Law & Order. As you can see, that's Mr. Big from Sex and the City, back when he was Detective Mike Logan and not banging Carrie Bradshaw. Lenny Briscoe, black bars, and they make the show be normal shaped. Aspect button, well, I'll wait for the people to come back on the screen. Look at this. It takes up the whole screen, but now everything looks all jumbled and crummy and shitty, and people look not shaped like people. And I don't know how anyone can stand to watch it this way. We're not savages. Embrace your aspect button, gang. Normal shaped, fatty, gross, central. It's disgusting. I can't stand looking at them like that. So that's one of my biggest pet peeves. You have a fancy television, you may as well use it correctly. So, anyway, back to the couch. Also, I noticed that my phone fits right into a microphone stand, so that's my tripod now. Okay, first pet peeve. Second pet peeve is using the wrong forms of words. And I don't care if you're just texting or if you're posting on Facebook. Your, and your. You are, why, you possessive your, and days of your. I don't care. It's not that difficult. He's really being a bother today. This guy. And like there, and there is a big one too. I can't read it right. I can't read it right. It says, another big pet peeve, the cart return at the store is there for a reason. If I see someone leaving a cart in their parking space and then driving around it, I feel like that. I have short little bursts of rage. And one time I was getting in my car to leave, a woman packed up her car, left the cart like right in front of my left bumper of my car, and just walked away and was getting in her car. So I gunned it, and I knocked the fucker into her and drove away giving her the finger. And I'm not proud of what I've done, but I feel like it was absolutely necessary, and I would do it again in a heartbeat. Unless Liz is with me, because she gets mad if I do that, because we have a nice car now. So yeah, the cart return, it just makes me feel like people are ignorant trash if they don't use it. I'm sorry. Coming up on this critique, which is funny after what I've just been talking about, unwarranted critique. So, call me a hypocrite. I don't care. I'm a hypocrite. But no, what I mean is like, okay, say, for example, like this kind of thing happens at work all the time, and I'm not going to get specific because it'll get me too worked up. But say, like, I wrote a song, and my band played it at a concert, and it was great, and everyone had a good time, we were up dancing, and people were saying, oh, what a great new song, we loved it, we love you, you're awesome, you're great, you know, the normal stuff people like to say to me. But then some asshole comes up and is like, that was pretty good, but your tie was crooked. So maybe next time straighten your tie. And it's like, man, shut the fuck up and eat a dick, because it doesn't matter. That stuff doesn't matter. I did a good job anyway. If my tie was crooked, I don't care. At least I'm wearing one, you hayseed. And lastly, this is kind of something that I don't really talk about too much, because I don't want to disrespect other people's views and opinions. But my biggest pet peeve, I think, of them all is circumcision. Hear me out. The reasons behind it are crude and outdated. It started becoming popular, well, obviously, I don't want to offend the Jews. I like Jews just as much as the next guy, and maybe more. I think I like Jews more than the next guy. I've never met the next guy. Maybe he is a German. I don't know. But I like Jews just fine. What I don't like is genital mutilation of babies based on mythology. And frankly, it became popular in the mid-1800s in America because of the Kellogg guys, the guys who make fucking cornflakes. They thought kids were masturbating too much, and to cut off the foreskin it would stop them from doing it, which it doesn't. So there's also, they claim that, it's easy to get the foreskin infected. Well, when I was a baby, I had ear infections all the time. Still got both my ears. I don't know. People have said before, well, everybody's doing it. I mean, it's the norm. So what? It's genital mutilation of babies. They don't have a say in it. People have said before, well, what if your son says, hey, why does my penis look different from yours, Dad? And I say to them, how often do you think I'm going to be showing my kid a penis? Mine especially. And even if that did come up, penis. The great thing about having kids is you can lie to them. You can say, oh, yours looks like that because you're younger. Who gives a shit? There's no medical basis for doing it still. It is outdated, and we are a society of progress, and when that progress is hindered is when we are nothing more than savages. And I'm not a savage. I watch my TV correctly proportioned. Okay, I had to get that out of the way. Now my challenge for you, good friend Teej. I want you to tell me, my list is over here, you probably figured that out already. I want you to tell me 5 things that you use every day that you would prefer not to live without. Like, obviously, something like a cell phone or a car, you can live without them, but it would suck. So it isn't like 5 dire things, but 5 things that make your life better, aside from these videos we do, that you would prefer to not live without. You can take me on a tour of your Batman utility belt jeans that you wear every day. Do what you like, and I will like watching it because I love you and I miss you every day. And I will see you next time. Oh, P.S. No pressure on timeline of your next video. I know that with your new job building scenery, you're working like 30 hours a day between that and the bar, and sleeping minus 10 hours a day, which is 10 fewer hours than no sleep. So, no pressure when you get to it. Yeah, it's fine. Bite you back. You don't bite back the cat. Or lick him. So anyway, TJ, I will talk to you next time, and I love you, and I hope things are going great. Okay, see ya. My TJ, I'm a cat. Whoa!